So Belluar is actually in the same situation. Unity made an announcement that today they are changing their business model. They are adding a basically a download fee. So for the revenue threshold, as soon as you make $200,000 on a video game, what they do is they start charging you money per install, right? So these are like basically taxes and stuff like this. And it's 20, look at this right here, Unity Personal and Unity Plus. So this means that they're trying to get people to spend money for Unity Pro and Unity Enterprise, right? So it's 20 cents per install. So you do the math, you have, let's say 100,000 people install your game. That's $20,000, is that $20,000? Yeah, I guess it would be. Yeah, it'd be $20,000. So you'd have to pay Unity $20,000 for that. And obviously a lot of people aren't happy about this. CEO of Unity sold shares 1 week ago. Yes, the CEO of Unity, I don't know where the information about this was. I saw it earlier. I didn't look into it too much, but he actually sold the number of shares 1 week ago. And now this change is happening. Did he know this was going to happen? Did he sell them because of this change? How can we possibly know? But it certainly seems like it's a very convenient coincidence. So anyway, and here are some clarifications from Unity regarding our plan to charge developers. If a player deletes a game and reinstalls it, that's 2 installs, 2 charges. Same if they install it on 2 devices. Charity games and bundles are exempted from fees. So basically, Unity has decided that, you know what? Unreal Engine has just been coming out with so many really good things. We can't really compete anymore. So we're just going to try to cash out as much as we can. And hopefully some people are stupid enough not to leave. And this is what's happened. But unfortunately, a lot of dev studios that have popular games, they're going to be the ones that are going to leave. Because here's the issue. Is that one thing that really sells a great game, like a game engine, I think, is seeing a really good game on that engine. So whenever you see a lot of the most popular games, they're the ones that are really being punished for this. Because Unity is introducing this idea as like oh, this isn't really for you guys. It's not for the majority. It's just for the popular developers. Well, the popular developers are the ones that are advertising your product. They're the ones that are showing that Unity can be a success pathway to making a popular game. So whenever you say that we are going to fucking like nickel and dime and start charging the people that are doing more to advertise our product than anybody else, well, guess what's going to happen? A lot of those people are going to leave. So you see Belluar, who's obviously talking about it. I believe the Pale Beyond, which is Belluar's game, and it's on Steam, and it is also made by Unity. And so Belluar tweets this: Unity plans to charge game studios per installation, including demos. So Unity has obviously come out and made an announcement about this. We obviously have the legend himself, Jeff Keighley, saying, "What a joke." This guy has been doing the Game Awards for the better part, I think, of 10 years now. He's been involved in the games industry for a long time. So even Jeff is shitting on them. And Jeff is a very politically correct guy, you know? Like, he doesn't really get involved in drama. And so if he's shitting on them, that's something pretty fucking bad. And it's demos, too. You're right. It is also demos. And then Claudia just says, bitch, how are installs tracked? We leverage our own proprietary data model, so you can appreciate that. We won't go into a lot of detail, but okay. So they won't tell you how. So we can just hate install somebody's game until they run out of money. Cool. We already do have fraud detection practices in our ads technology, which is solving a similar problem, so we will leverage that know-how as a starting point. We recognize that users have concerns about this, and we will make available a process for them to submit their concerns to our fraud compliance team. Okay, so that's probably not going to happen, because the thing is that whenever, I bet this is the way something like this works, right? Is that they charge you the money, and then you can submit a concern. like 6 months after the fact, or like a month after the fact. You submit it right away, but then it gets resolved the month after the fact. So that's it. It might be possible that the pirated installs for certain games are also to be charged for. It is. So this is also something that they addressed in terms of pirating video games. So if you look at the pirating of video games, does this mean that I am charged if pirates install a pirated version? Uh-oh. We already have fraud detection progress. Okay, so we again, they basically just say the exact same thing again. And there's somebody else commenting here. What you haven't said is anything about piracy, how they can get the game without providing revenue during a viral moment. This is true. So basically, let's go ahead and let's put this into context, okay? What was a video game that was made that was like a very small group of people that I played and I didn't like? I didn't think it was a very good game. Among Us, Valheim. Well, I liked Among Us and Valheim. I think Bleak Faith is a great example. Now, I believe Bleak Faith, and for anybody who doesn't remember, Bleak Faith was it was like a like Dark Souls type thing, and I played the game, and it had a lot of dog shit in it. It had some really cool ideas too, and so I was like, I want to try this out, see what it's like. And I played the game, and it was effectively a shit show. So, what would it be like? And this was developed, by the way, by 3 people, and they've improved the game since then. I looked at the patch notes like maybe 2 months ago. It seems like they made a lot of things better. So they are actually trying to improve the game, and I respect that. I mean, again, I don't really have a lot of bad things to say about this game. It was made by 3 people, okay? And it was trying to be a Dark Souls. So, anyway, if I make a video about a game, and then my viewers don't like the game, and then they all go and download the game just as like a protest, like, oh, we want to download this game just to protest against the developers because it's a free game, which this one wasn't, but like theoretically, this could actually cost the developer. Like I have for a lot of those gameplay videos. Let's actually do the math. Bleak Faith, 200,000 views. Oh, let's see, 300,000. So I collectively have like over 1 million views. So if 10% of those people do it, that costs them $20,000. That's pretty bad. That's really, really bad. That clip is 700K. Oh yeah, no, a lot of these, yeah, this one, yeah. Imagine, yeah, this is a great example. Please don't play this game. 700,000 views. And to be fair, this boss was so fucking garbage. And so anyway, Bleak Faith literally just updated a new patch. That's not the point. The point is that, like, giving people the ability to do something like this, if there's one thing that we've learned on the internet recently, it's that the one thing that you can always get people to come together with and work together with is in unison to harass somebody or a group of people. All you have to do is give them a witch and they'll start the fire themselves. Unity is making these changes. It seems like these changes are universally disliked. Pretty much everybody fucking hates this. I think that, and this is kind of like the problem with something like this, is that they're gonna have to walk this back, because why would anybody, what does every game developer hope happens to their game? Every game developer, every small indie game dev wants to be the next Valheim. They want to be the next Vampire Survivors. They want to be the next Among Us, right? Those are the games that, like, they all aspire to. And whenever Unity goes and they say, hey, listen, if you want to do that, or BattleBit, yeah, BattleBit's a new example. If you want to do that, we are going to put, like, such a massive markup on that we're going to cut into your revenue massively. Like, in a big way, 20 cents per download. That's huge. And also, like, yeah, and this is for free-to-play. This mainly affects free-to-play developers. Developers that sell a game or that sell a game for a high price. Yeah, no more free-to-play. Yeah, exactly. And it's just, if the game is free, there's no charge, as they earn less than $200,000. Well, that's not true. Because they can, I mean, how... If the game is free, there is no charge, as they earn less than $200,000. Threshold is 200K downloads and 200K installs. Both criteria have to be met to incur this charge. Is that true? Revenue threshold to be met. Free games still make money. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, are they tracking the amount of money the game makes from microtransactions? Like, for example, I'm sure BattleBit probably has, like, cosmetics and shit. Actually, I don't know if BattleBit you have to buy it or not. But, like, there's many games that have cosmetics and shit. So they do track it. Is it even legal to retroactively change the rules? No, it's not legal. That's why these rules apparently, I don't think, go into effect until next year. It's revenue. It could be anything they say. Yeah. You know, whenever you have something like this, you're going to have Cult of the Lamb. This is a pretty popular game. Let's go ahead and look at how popular it is. We'll go ahead and pull this up. Relatively popular game, not a huge game, right? But it's a decent game. It gets a few thousand people, right? People have a relatively positive opinion of it in chat. And had 60,000 peak 13 months ago. Yep. So people know about this game. Even if they don't play it anymore, people know about it. And they're deleting their game. They are straight up deleting their game on January 1st. Holy shit. Seeing tons of artists on Twitter moving to Godot. I'm just happy for it. They're actually voting with their money. That's smart. That's what they should do. Unity speedrunning killing itself. Yeah, exactly. There's no way companies on Unity like MiHoYo, etc. doesn't take this to court. I just Googled Pokemon Go and Call of Duty Mobile is on Unity. I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, they're rewriting policy on the fly. No, that's not really a surprise at all. They're probably going to have to walk all of this back. And the worst thing about it is that whenever they do walk all of this back, they're still going to have, like, it doesn't matter that they walk it back because nobody is ever going to trust them to do business with them again. Like, this isn't like buying a video game, right? It's not like buying a t-shirt or something like that. Like, this is making like a, you know, 100 plus, 1,000 plus hour investment and trying to build a business off of something that could just come off, you know, fucking, they could just pull the bottom out from you instantly. So yeah, it's your life, you're devoting like your career into this. It's very different than, like, you know, whenever Todd Howard says there's going to be a bunch of planets on Starfield that are fun. Like, it's just a totally different fucking situation. So I think that, yeah, people will remember this, and I think that at this point they've already damaged their reputation so much that I don't know if Unity will be able to recover from this. Yeah, let's see their stock. Well, it doesn't look that bad, actually. Yeah, there you go. People are showing the stock going down, but if I actually... Oh, is this 5 years? Let me see about 5 years. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not so good. Oh. It'll be worse? This is the first time I've heard about this change. Yeah, I was going to show Unreal, but we're not able to. It's apparently not a publicly traded company. I didn't know that. CEO sold shares. Yep, I know. He's been selling his stocks. Well, he probably knew this was going to happen. This is still kind of crazy to see how low it's gone. Oh my god. I'll be really surprised to see kind of how many other people pull out of Unity. I could see a lot more people doing it very soon. Apparently Genshin have their own Unity engine, not the global version, but their own Chinese version. Hoyoverse don't have to pay for the fee. I have a pretty big feeling that, especially them, it's probably going to be a different rule. What about Epic Games? Yeah, Epic Games doesn't have a stock price. I just looked it up. Tons of devs posting on Reddit about switching. Yeah, I think so. 50,000 demo downloads. So you actually have to pay money even to download it, even if people download a demo. This is also really bad with how publisher recoup works. Like if this is charged to the dev, I guess you have to include costs of estimated demo and charges. Yeah, exactly. And it's just insane, man. Did you see RPG Maker's response on Twitter? No. Like, I've seen, like, a lot of this stuff, but I haven't really seen everything, of course. Like, there's been a bunch of different tweets about this. People are absolutely furious. I think this might be, I don't know. Like, I could actually see people stop using it for this. Apparently, no, demos mostly don't count. Well, here's the problem, is that... Remember what I said before, is that people don't like changing their minds? People aren't gonna, like, if people... And especially whenever it's something that they have, like, a career invested into. They're not gonna take their chance on a mostly, man. Yeah, why would anybody want to go and do this whenever they could just use another engine instead? Change mind equals they're wrong. Yeah, people don't like doing that. It's 200k installs and it's over 200k profit. Why are people missing the and? Because it doesn't really matter. Because, like, there's a lot of games that make over $200,000 and they don't want to be charged 20 cents per install. It's pretty simple, isn't it? I mean, like, what are we talking about? That's why people are deleting their game. 200k is not that much for a medium or big indie game. Yeah, mini games make that much. And it still makes Unity still cheaper than Unreal. Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if Unity is better or worse than Unreal. I'm not a game dev. But all I'm saying is that I see a lot of really crazy advancements with Unreal Engine, and I don't see a lot with Unity, okay? So it seems like a lot of people are using Unreal, but that's like, what the fuck do I know? I have no idea. Unity is for 2D, 3D is for Unreal. Yeah, maybe. I just don't know the details about this, but yeah, it looks like they've totally fucked up, and a lot of people are actually deleting and removing their games and making them... I guess they're probably going to try to reverse engineer them with another type of engine. That's what I would expect. Game devs are making bad games. I'd love to have them see them... love to see them have to do some work and code their own engine. Well, I don't really think that you care about that. I think that you're just not happy with certain games, and so you just want to see something bad happen to game developers. I don't really think that's all. It's not that's not a logical position to have, right? It's just that you're mad about something. So we'll see what happens, but there it is. Kind of sucks.